Hey Capricorn-Aquarius, welcome into your Virgo season tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle for anybody new here. Welcome in. For those of you returning, welcome back, my loves, and special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early. I love you all so very much and I thank you for your love and support. If you want to become a member and support the channel, you can join the memberships at the link in the description box below, or if you see that join button underneath this video, you can click that as well. All right, I appreciate y'all. A little goes a long way, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's go ahead and get into it, Capricorn Aquarius. All right, see what you need to know about Virgo season, Hermit season, getting things in order. Okay. Yeah, this could be a season where you're like rediscovering some sort of natural flow of energy. Getting back to what feels right and natural. Hold on. For you, yeah, it's like you've been caught up in some Seven of Cups kind of an energy. Some sort of distortion or toxicity, maybe. Might need to pay attention to that. If somebody has you in that energy, or somebody could be trying to come towards you in that energy. Trying to get you emotionally conflicted about something. Yeah, you got the Tower and the Ten of Swords that fell out in reverse. My deck is upright. Actually, you know what? I almost want to say something's not too late. Something isn't all the way over yet, or hasn't fully completed itself yet. The Tower hasn't hit yet when it comes to something. Tell me what this energy is, Divine. Thank you for clearing my energy. Divine Universe, show me what Capricorn Aquarius needs. I can't make it up. Hermit season. Yes. Yes. The writing's on the wall with something. Never got that with this card. The writing's on the wall with something. This is either a part of your destiny that's playing out, or that's like unavoidable here, Capricorn Aquarius. Like it was written for this particular phase or journey or part of your life to happen in this way. Something could be kind of karmic. Yeah, I was also seeing an hourglass, and then we got one right here with the Hermit. It's time for something. Three of Wands. I just heard practice what you preach. It's time to practice what you preach. Put your money where your mouth is. Interesting. Okay. Clarify. What's that energy? The Two of Swords. Something was written. Something is not going to change from whatever was written. That's a crazy way to say that. Okay, here's how I want to say that. Something has to play out the way that it was written to play out. Like, this is divine universal energy that can't be tampered with, can't be changed, can't be shifted. No illusions can be casted on it. It's playing out the way it was always going to play out. The inevitable is here. I almost feel like this is going to be a season of refocus for you, Capricorn Aquarius. Like, I'm feeling Akashic record type it was written energy here, and I don't know if you're trying to work against an Akashic record or something that is in the oversoul of everything. That's just how it's coming. It's like trying to work against it. Yeah, Yeah, Princess of Cups in reverse. Resistance. Okay, that's maybe what I'm feeling. You might be resisting something that's meant to happen or meant to be. Capricorn, Aquarius. Meant to happen and meant to be. Three of Pentacles with the Fool. You know what I'm kind of getting with this Three of Pentacles? Kind of like a Looney Tune. You know how Wile E. Coyote used to paint the tunnel on the wall to try to like harm the Roadrunner? But the Roadrunner would just move right through the paint as if it was real. This is a dimensional shift. Dang, a dimensional shift. This is a dimensional shift that's happening. Where whoever's in the Wile E. Coyote energy trying to paint a picture, trying to paint a perception or an illusion, it doesn't affect those who can permeate anything. Yeah, it doesn't affect those who are in the dimension where boundaries don't exist. Well, I don't want to say it like that. Maybe not boundaries, but it's almost like something is vibrating too high here to fall for that. So any sort of illusionary paint picture type of energy, it activates into reality when the Roadrunner shows up. So somebody here is the Roadrunner and somebody here is Wile E. Coyote. Trying to paint signs where they don't need to be. Yeah, turn here. Go that way. Detour, detour. And it's like, no. Somebody might think that someone is, well, yeah, the Wile E. Coyote thought the Roadrunner was foolish enough to not see the signs, but it's not even if it wasn't even about being a fool. It's about energy. And thank you, Divine. You see how that butterfly has swirled all that energy around this person, and you see the what's that, the caduceus healing? Somebody walks in healed energy. So not even that gator or not even that tiger could stop that person. Somebody vibes too high for the games. Somebody vibes too high for the tricks and the illusions. And someone would be better off working on their virtue, refocusing in on themselves, finding their own peace of mind, than trying to disturb someone else's. Okay? Now you place yourself where you are, whoever's viewing here, okay? No judgment. But somebody's not going to fall for the fake signs. Ace of Cups. Somebody's too loved or loves themselves too much. I don't even want to say too much. Loves themselves enough. Somebody's in the vibration of love. Love surrounds somebody. That's written. The universe loves somebody. That's written. Okay, yeah, I'm in Yoda mode right now. You might have to watch this one a few times, Capricorn Aquarius, okay? It might even resonate a little bit more down later in the year, okay? Clarify that somebody's feeling defeated, that they couldn't stop or they can't touch this Fool energy. No matter how hard they try. Again, you're better off figuring out your own peace of mind than trying to disturb someone else's, because it will only fail. Failure is the only option when it comes to whatever this dynamic is. Wile E. Coyote was never successful in trapping the Roadrunner, deceiving the Roadrunner. If anything, if you really watch the cartoon, Roadrunner knew what the Coyote was up to and took that opportunity to walk through the trap just to show Can't touch that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, on another level, in a different dimension, in a whole nother world. We don't vibe the same. You might run through that painting and get smacked up by that rock, not the roadrunner. Apples and oranges kind of a thing. It's like, yeah, okay, all right. So maybe somebody said that they couldn't defeat you here. Take it as it resonates, and okay, the truth. Maybe that's the majority of y'all. Okay. Judgments here. Right. And that is kind of a karmic energy, right? Because let's go back to the Looney Tune. Eventually, whatever was set up to try to hurt or harm the Roadrunner would hurt Wile E. Coyote. The Acme Amble would fall, or Roadrunner would send it over there and be like, oh, okay, I see you trying to paint that thing on the rock. Let me just throw that over this cliff right quick. Over the cliff, the fool. I'm trying to tell you, there is something very sacred about one energy that can't be broken, can't be tampered with. This is the season where maybe a lot of those energies that have tried and failed are going to really find that out in a real, tangible way. Okay, somebody's here is too protected for that kind of a game. Too hermited, too close to the divine. To fall for something here. The Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody, yeah, that is exactly who the hermit is in relationship with, Source. They're often alone or single or solo. Loners, lone wolf type energy. Yeah. Right. Nothing is going to oppress the Fool and the Hermit. So there's judgment falling on those who have tried. Okay. What's the Two of Swords? Disappointment in reverse. Five of Cups. It's like there's no reason to be upset. It just has to be accepted. Like, don't take it to heart. It just is what it is. And what is isn't going to change. What is permanent. I keep going back to it. What is written. Princess of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Right. You know what else I'm hearing? The Hermit lives with little. The Hermit doesn't have luxury up in the mountains. They live off what they need and nothing more. They find gratitude with the small and the simple, the little that they have, because they know that's all they need. Same thing with the Fool. They travel lightly. It's not a lot of baggage that comes with the Fool. And that's somebody's justice. And or justice will be served. Judgment's here too. So I don't know if somebody was trying to take something away from someone, have somebody bottom out, or, you know, affect somebody's path in some sort of way. It's not, it hasn't worked and it won't work. Somebody's still abundant because they're okay with the, it's not being okay with the bare minimum, but they know where their source is. They know where their strength is. They know where their power is. And where it is an intangible space. Somebody's too connected. It's too, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I'm way up with this. Justice is back out here. Yeah. Justice for all the work done to try to deceive the Fool. The sacred Fool is what I want to keep saying. The sacred Fool. Which again, Roadrunner would play dumb. Act like, oh, I didn't see you paint that over there. Just to prove that they could walk through it. You see what I'm saying? you can't defeat. This is what I mean. For justice for anyone who's worked hard, put in effort, joint effort maybe even, with the Three of Pentacles. It's typically more than one person. To defeat the sacred fool, who has an Ace of Cups behind them, who's connected into the Hermit, even who's virtuous in the work, who's actively worked on finding peace of mind. You can't do anything about that. You can't take that away from somebody. No matter the lack of love that they're shown. It's like, I don't know if somebody was trying to starve somebody out or like isolate someone, or I don't know what that is. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Try to get in somebody's head. Too protected. Yeah, somebody's really sad that they couldn't defeat the sacred fool, and now that they're facing justice for that. It's like somebody who wanted to put in all this work to try to stop somebody and then go play victim about it. Well, I wouldn't have had to do that if they didn't do it. It's like the sacred fool doesn't do, like, what can they do? They're focused on their path. They're with the Hermit. Hermits are also, again, alone, solo. They spend a lot of time by themselves. Yeah, whatever little sort of like lie or illusion that was trying to be spun here, that ain't working. Somebody's upset that someone rose from the ashes. Somebody phoenixed out of oppression through virtuous work, not through shortcuts. You know, I just heard not through chutes and ladders. Somebody thought it was a game. Somebody thought it was a game or was playing a game with somebody. King of Wands in reverse. Somebody who's clearly not connected in the way that they need to be to know not to do that. Yeah. Clarify judgment. Ace of Wands. I can't make it up. And the Six of Pentacles, right. Somebody knows where their success comes from. Somebody is so balanced that it's like pissing somebody off. Not even pissing somebody off, but like breaking their heart, putting them in deep sorrow. Again, whatever sort of defeat that was tried to had is only turned on the person who attempted that. Yeah, back to the cartoon. That Acme anvil has fallen and landed exactly where it needed to land. Three of Wands with the Prince of Swords, please. Yeah, I can't make it up. Somebody built their Ten of Pentacles from the ground up. Solid. So that's unshakable. It's like somebody's trying to rip the foundation off out of somebody. Or like get in the way of somebody's wealth. Try to, again, starve somebody out. Maybe it's already happened and they're disappointed that it didn't work, because that's what I feel. Which, again, I guess when I get these energies, it's just, it's crazy. It's hard, I think, to wrap my mind around. Because, no, but just, why would you even, for what though? It's just a waste of energy. It's a waste of, I think that could be a bigger collective energy. Those that have been wasting their time, wasting their energy on stuff that holds no meaning, no value, no productivity, or cheating their way to the top, again, chutes and ladders type of thing. Yeah, that has to crumble. It doesn't even have to, it is. And and of course you would be upset about that, right? So I don't know. So whoever's the sacred fool, just make sure you keep yourself guarded and protected properly. Because I'm sensing some spiraling out, some crash out kind of an energy that might be wanting to come towards you. Because I just heard, I've had enough. It's just like, It's just too much for somebody to process, maybe, or deal with. But that's just a reflection of their own misalignment. Because when you are truly happy for yourself, you don't have a hard time being happy for somebody else. Or even if, you know, it never goes that far. It never has to. Yeah. I can't make it up. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's wheel is still turning in their favor. Somebody's wealth is still growing. Somebody is still stable. And I'm confirming something. High Priestess energy. Maybe that's what it is. For whoever this is for. Okay, Capricorn-Aquarius. Just know that any of that attempts, it'll never truly work out. Stay 10 steps ahead if that's where you are. Don't take anything personally. Especially from the crash out energy or whoever's just like can't take it anymore. Who might be spiraling out of control because they're going to have to deal with justice and judgment. That they can't run from that. You don't set up traps for a sacred fool. Because that's trying to trap the divine. Yeah, you really think that was going to go well? Like, I think that's just what I'm in awe. Like, you really thought that was going to work? I can't make it up. Exactly. Somebody ruled by their ego is having a fall. And that's justice. Because the work wasn't genuine. Somebody could have even been doing work on someone. King of Pentacles. Like spiritual work. I can't make it up. Prince of Wands. Spiritual work. That never a good idea. You got the Fool energy and the Five of Swords because the aces are still coming. This is what I'm trying to say. You can't get in the way of the divine. You can't get in the way of the universe. You can't. I don't care who tells you you can. You cannot. All you can do is align. All you can do is align. Swiftness. All you can do is align. So when you're resisting alignment, you're stuck in that 3D energy, stuck in your lower nature, thinking that you're in control. Or not even that you're in control. Thank you, divine. You're misplacing your control. You're pushing your control outside of yourself, as opposed to controlling you. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I almost want to say Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, what I'm trying to say. Like I said, failure. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the Sun. It's just going to expose whoever's been in that 3 of Pentacles energy against a sacred fool. All that was done is going to get exposed. All the debauchery, all the failure, all the attempts. And interestingly enough, she's drawing circles around herself. Whatever little line you tried to draw, like I said with Coyote and the Roadrunner, whatever tried to be drawn in the sand, whatever line, whatever sort of barrier, you just trapped yourself. And now your dirty laundry has to come out. You see what I'm saying? It's like now what you were doing in the dark has to now come to the light. Okay. Clarify the Ace of Cups with the 3 of Swords. 1 card, please. Thank you. And that's the truth. That's the truth. So again, this is Hermit, and I feel like Hermit energy a little bit too. Hermit was okay with the 3 of Cups. And because they made the 3 of Cups work, that's why they're getting an extra cup. Ace of Cups. That's why they're getting even more love. More support. Because the truth is clear. The truth is bright. Truth is light. Can't hide from the truth. It'll always come out. And I think that's what's happening here. I'm trying to tell you. Ace of Swords back at the bottom. Okay. Those who, again, especially with that rush energy, I gotta do this, I gotta screw this person over to get here, and da-da-da-da, throwing everybody like, I'm just out to get mine, like all that kind of energy. Hitting that rock wall. And with Temperance kind of coming out challenged, it's like somebody's patience is wearing really thin. Because somebody's been at this for a very long time. Capricorn Aquarius. Somebody's been at this for longer than maybe you're aware of. Yeah, Two of Wands. You can't kill the spirit. Magician energy at the bottom. 'Tis the season. You can't kill the spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing that Bob Marley quote. My richness is life forever. It's not stored up on earth. It's being known for centuries beyond my existence. You see what I'm saying? That kind of longevity. That kind of Ten of Pentacles. That's what we're talking about. Legacy. Okay, King of Wands with the Eight of Cups. Somebody just has to either make the decision to give it up, walk away from it. Tell me more. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody is confused as to why they're feeling defeated, or they were defeated. It's because they were attempting to defeat someone who can't be defeated. King of Wands energy. Yeah, this feels larger than life, I almost want to say. Okay, so you place yourself wherever you feel you are, Capricorn Aquarius, okay? This could be what somebody's learning about you. You could be learning this about somebody. Okay? Or this could be a situation you're around, or it might not even be for you. Okay? Could be for somebody connected to you. I feel that a little bit stronger than anything here, Capricorn Aquarius. Okay, so if you know anybody who might be dealing with this, or this might resonate for, make sure you share the video. Okay, you got the Otters. Yeah. There's that love energy in the Buffalo. Somebody knows how to get through the tough times. Somebody knows their values and what's important, and they hold on to that more than anything. I think that's like the Hermit energy. I only have my valuables. Everything else is unnecessary. And that's what keeps somebody in that love energy, or keeps them grounded, or gives them the strength to move through whatever they're moving through. And you can't manufacture that. That's an internal choice, Hermit energy. Yeah, that's why they get the waterfall. That's why they get the overflow. That's why they get the castle. The legacy. Okay? The heart, right. Because they walk with their mind and heart intact. They're not fragmented. They're not separated. You know what I'm hearing? They're not serving multiple masters. That's an interesting way to put that. Yeah, the seashore. They're content. And when you have that kind of level of contentment, anything outside of that, anything extra is just like a bonus. It's not something that you're like striving for or going hard for. It just is. You know what I'm saying? If it comes, great. If it doesn't, okay. And that's such a beautiful space to actually manifest out of and exist in. Because really, that's no barrier. It's no resistance. It's a path of least resistance. Maybe that's what you're discovering, or that's what you're finding here. Okay? Yeah, probably. That's what someone's being alerted to. It's like you can attack everything outside of someone and they would still be the same person. Take everything that's outside of another, they'd be a totally different individual. It's that kind of like comparison, I feel, or like reflection that's happening right now. The rose, yeah, under the otters, exactly. Someone understands that there's highs and lows. Someone and knows, they understand what they also need to get through it. Again, the buffalo, to get through the storm. Head down. Not running away from anything. Facing it head on. Because that's the quickest way to the promised land. The land of milk and honey, the abundance. The sacredness, right? The temple. Something about that word virtue really stands out here, Capricorn-Aquarius. Keeps coming back to my mind. Virtue. Doing things with integrity. That's a big Virgo energy. Thank you, divine. That's what this scale is based off of. That's what this justice is based off of. Integrity. You can't fake integrity. You either are integritist or you aren't. You either move with integrity or you don't. You can change, but you can't fake it. And somebody was trying to fake it. Or somebody's trying to make it seem like somebody's been faking it. But again, with that sun energy that came out, everything's going to be exposed. That 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles energy will be exposed. And I feel like whatever this is, it's obvious who's who. People can act blind if they want to, but it's obvious who's who. That ain't nothing but the truth. Who's who has been taking care of their home, their hermit, their domain. They've been sovereign in their energy. Okay? And that ain't nothing but the truth. We're going to get out on that message, all right? I love you, Capricorn-Aquarius. I really do hope that this gave you some sort of clarity, confirmation around maybe something you got going on in your life for the month or the season of Virgo and maybe even beyond it, all right? I love you all so very much. Let me know your thoughts about this message, what resonated with you, what connected with you in the comments. And if you made it this far, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you as a tribe member. And make sure you check out the memberships link in the description box below to join for bonus cusp readings and other monthly readings that we do, okay? And a bunch of other perks, all right? I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.